Hi again, fellow unlicensed thinkers. Today I'm going to ask, are you paying attention? Because the universe is playing beautiful music to us and through us all the time. And all we have to do is pay attention. Before we get into that, if you could hit the like button for me, I can't quite reach it from here. Thank you very much. So we are all instruments of synchronicity. If you think of the universe as maybe the person conducting the orchestra or actually playing an instrument. And I'm reminded of this because I've been thinking about Texas is a great place to live. It's fantastic, but it doesn't quite have enough for seasons. So, okay, I'm thinking longer fall, that'd be nice. Where could I live? So I think of all these things. And I wasn't paying attention. So I was with a couple of friends the other day, and one of them made mention of Texas having a longer than usual fall this year. I hadn't even noticed. I was enjoying it. I was liking the look of the trees and, all the leaves on the ground and, the different colors of orange and brown and whatnot. So absolutely wonderful. I was enjoying it, but it didn't really strike me as important as a synchronicity of something that I had asked for, a manifestation of something that I had asked for. And that reminded me of another video that I had done where I was talking about us being agents of synchronicity, but we are also, you could say, these instruments of synchronicity. Now, why did my friend mention that about Texas having a longer autumn than usual? Well, it's my belief that she was acting as an agent of synchronicity. And I just needed to pay attention to what she said and apply it to what was going on in my life. Now, we do this all the time. Have you ever been in a conversation, no matter how large or small, and you say something, it just sort of comes out of your mouth, and it may have seemed a little off. Like, you're like, why did I say that way? Or why did that person say that weird thing to me? Or why did I overhear this thing in this conversation? This is happening to us all the time. So the universe needs a way to relay its message. And we are very often those instruments of synchronicity. One could say the universe is plucking our strings and having us do things, having us say things that may not quite fit, but they fit perfectly for the person who needs to hear them or needs to see them or needs that action done in order for them to progress in whatever they're doing. An example is, I wore an orange shirt today. Fairly obvious. But why? Why did I go to my closet and pull out this orange shirt? To me, it seemed like, well, this looks like a nice shirt to wear today. But maybe to one of you watching, you needed to see the color orange in order to be reminded of something that is important to you. Maybe the color orange means something to you, and you needed to see it today to know that you're on the right path or you're on the wrong path or whatever it might be. And so what caused me to look in my closet and say, an orange shirt looks perfect today? Perhaps it was something that you needed to hear, or you needed to see, or you needed to remember that caused me to do what I do, because I was acting as an instrument of that synchronicity. I was having my strings plucked, just like a violin has its strings, well, I guess not plucked. That was a bad example. Its strings agitated. Agitated is a good word because that applies to the bow and the fingers. So the violin having its strings agitated in order to make a noise. And that's what was happening to me, is in some way I was that instrument, and just like the violin, I don't know why I played that particular note. I just know that that note played through me. And I know that these notes are playing through other people for me if I pay attention. So if I'm looking and I'm paying attention and I'm watching for it, when other people are the instruments of this synchronicity, I will recognize that that message was for me. I will understand that that was something that I needed to be told, that I needed to witness in order to progress in some way in what I'm doing. So think about that as you're walking around, and remember, the universe is playing this huge symphony. All you have to do is pay attention. Just let it do its thing. You pay attention, and you will be where you need to be. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to hit like and share the video. Have a great day.